year 2000 Volkswagen Beetle. This is the 2-litre petrol version. As you can see, somebody has spent a lot of time turning it into, I guess you call it a Harlequin tribute, wouldn't you? So if you know what a Harlequin is, we can be friends. You're cool. But it was a special edition that Volkswagen did in the 90s with all the panels as a different colour. This thing was originally a yellow year 2000, like I say, Beetle. Nice spec as well, yellow, black leather, and a couple of the toys which I'll have a look at as we go on. Obviously you can see by looking at it, sort of sills, B pillar, inside the doors, A pillar, roof, all that's still yellow. And then it's got different colour panels all over it. We'll go around the bodywork and then we'll go from there. If we start on the front, you see this front wing's all nice and clean. The arch itself is good all the way around. Whoever's done it, if you've done it for any particular reason, it's been done very well. All the paint's nice, arches are solid. They've not done it on a poor quality car or anything like that. It does have later what I believe to be either Golf Mark 6, I'm going to guess, or Passat wheels with 4 good tyres on it. This whole arch is all nice and clean. If we come down the car, then you can see it's nice and straight. Driver's door is lovely and clean and tidy. We do have a little scratch down the bottom here, but that's about it. Wing mirror caps are good. A pillar is nice. The roof is lovely and straight. It's not covered any ripples or dents or anything like that. It's a little bit faded if we're going to be picky, so it could do with a bit of a polish if you compare it to the pillar versus the roof. And we do have a very small bubble in the paint just here in the gutter. Clear glass on it. The sill and everything is all nice and tidy all the way along. There's a little bit of paint dribbled down just there, which one's cleaned off. This rear quarter, obviously plastic I believe, but all nice and clean tyres, not been pulled out or anything like that. Another good wheel and tyre. Round on the back, there's no scuffs on the bumper corners or anything like that. Lovely and neat. Round the both tail lights is good. Quite often you find they get cracked just because of the angle of them. And again, onto the boot lid here, that's all nice and tidy. Round the badge is good. The badge is faded, which I think every Beetle is, but it is 22 years old, which is kind of blowing my mind a little bit. Massive rear window, that's all nice and tidy all the way across. Heated rear screen. Round on this passenger side again, you can see it's nice and clean. This arch is all good as well. Another good wheel and tyre. Look down that side, you can see this is nice and tidy. This pillar up and over all the way across is good. Got a little bit of a bubble just on the roof there as well. Once sorted out. Again, all the way along there is nice and tidy. This front arch is good. Another good wheel and tyre. Then you go around on the front. Both headlights are nice and clear. Not sort of milky or faded or anything like that. Stone chip wise, it's all nice and clean all the way along there. You've got some stone chips on the lower valance near the fog lights, as you'd expect. And this badge is faded as well. You've got a couple of little stone chips just there on the bonnet. Oh, I think you do with a really good clean. We've given it a quick clean, but a proper clean would do it good. And we've got a little bit of delamination on the bottom corner of the windscreen there. But other than that, it's pretty good. Certainly stands out, so if you wanted for advertising or just being a bit different, it does that job perfectly. Obviously, like I say, it was a yellow car, so door shuts, inside of the doors, tops of the doors, which are painted on a Beetle, are all yellow. Obviously, your electric window switches and your boot release and everything there, which we'll pull for when we get around there. So it was a nice spec car, this one as well. So it's black leather. If you look in the back, the rear bench is lovely and clean and tidy. Headlining is nice. It's got the optional armrest. This driver's seat has a little bit of wear on the base, and a little bit on the bolster here, but it's still nice and comfy, nice and firm. It's not the foam hasn't gone, it hasn't sort of collapsed or anything like that. And then steering wheel wise, leather itself's nice and clean. There's a little bit of wear on these two plastic bits of trim. Standard head unit. It does have aircon, heated seats, heated rear screen. What else we got? Standard VW stereo, sorry. 111,000 miles. 5-speed manual. Got some overcomplicated looking cup holders, which is quite cool. It even has the original factory flower, which is kind of cool. Kind of suits the car, I think. Into the boot. Again, you've got your parcel shelf, so it's a six stack CD player as well. Under here's all nice and clean. Again, in there looks to be all nice and clean. We can't really get that up because of the stick stack. It's probably a two-man job, or at least somebody else holding the camera. And then into the passenger side, nice clean door card. Passenger seat's lovely and tidy. All the way down, no real sign of any wear. And this rear bench, like I say, lovely and clean. Huge dash on the VW Beetle, but it's lovely and tidy. There's no sign of any cracking or fading or anything on that. I'll have a look under the bonnet. Like I say, 2 litre petrol. Just good engine. They put it in quite a few bits and bobs. Could do with a good clean in there, but no sign of any sort of fluid leaks or any corrosion on the inner wings. Wheel detail in the description, what we've got the way, sort of service history or spec, everything else we know about it. So, warning light wise, we've got nothing on there apart from obviously the engine's still cold and it needs some petrol in it. But other than that, lovely and smooth, nice and quiet. So there you have it. Year 2000 Volkswagen Beetle Harlequin tribute, I guess we call it. If you've got any questions, please get in touch. Thank you.